This is KBL.
What's going on? Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Britton at the Iredell National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited request. No legitimate business.
What's up, Josh? Hey, good morning, brother.
Ask you for information via an email. Helping your dreams become reality at the Iredell National Bank.
Mic check. Yo, Matt V.
What's up, Matt B? What's up, Cassie Johnson? Hey, appreciate you. I left my chain today. See, they jinxed me.
Hello? It's going good. How are you? Okay. Okay, and when do you want to? When were you thinking about coming? Yeah. Yeah. Both.
Okay. All right, so it's 9 o'clock, your next segment.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you at 9. I'll make it happen. We'll do a 30-minute with Jay and head your way.
All right, sounds great.
All right, thanks, Oran. I'm sorry.
No, no worries.
This was a long tour.
Kelly.
Yeah.
By the time we get home,
I appreciate it, Cass.
1,000 miles on the road.
Yeah. No, I got you. No worries.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, thank you.
Is 9 okay? All right. Good morning, McCurtain County. This is Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. We're live on 259 right now. It's currently 77 degrees out there in McCurtain County, and it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, 2-7 Tuesday. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Two things this morning, McCartan County. If you're traveling along 259 here on Lincoln Road, East Lincoln Road, by the high school, watch out for two things. Mr. Desmond Wall getting his morning jog in. Seen him out there. It's good to see Mr. Desmond Walls out there by the school. And there is a turtle on that curve right by the country club trying to get across the highway. He was in the middle a while ago. I'm hoping whenever we leave here, we don't see turtle pizza. So two things to look out for. Enjoy your morning today. Tuesday morning, we got a special guest later on the show, I guess after trading lines.
Yeah.
And then we got some topics to talk about. Pick your brain a little bit. Get your request in 286-6642. It is May 19th. Let's go. Yeah, man, I about crushed them. The old days of Mario Kart just and watch out for Mr.
This
So
is
looking for a
KBL.
cleaner. What's up, Donald Zimmerman?
Yeah.
Chilling, man. Chilling, Matt V. What's up? All good? Mariah on fire. Good morning. Yeah, Raya.
Yeah.
I still need to get some shirts made. Yeah. What's going on? Facebook, YouTube. Just Facebook right now.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Talk to you later. Bye. Always life to me. Every time she follows me around, it was the best to me. What's up, Debski? Good morning. It's good to see you again. What's up, D-Rad? As a non-American, what team is that hat? It's Texas Rangers. This is KBEL.
Morning, gentlemen. Yeah, Sarafu, what's good, bro? Morning, Debbie.
Yes, sir, I got you.
And they play baseball.
Thank you so much. You too. We got a request.
2024 World Series champion. That's right. That was Best of Me. Was that Luke Combs? Luke Combs, the one and only. So some things we got to talk about. The ACM Awards. Ellen Langley. Clean sweep, son. Clean sweep. Everything she was nominated for, she won. And that meant beating out Riley Green for, what was it, Songwriter of the Year, I believe. Let me check. I don't want to lie to you, folks. I don't want to lie to you. She won 7 out of 7 awards she was nominated for. That broke the record for the most recent ACM awards and earned in a single ceremony, surpassing the record. The previous record was 6, held by Garth Brooks, Faith Hill, and Chris Stapleton. So she outdid them. Her trophies included Female Artist of the Year, Single of the Year, Song of the Year, both artist and songwriter, Choosing Texas, Songwriter of the Year, and the Music Event of the Year, Don't Mind If I Do, with Riley Green. A 2-year milestone, she has won a total of 12 ACM awards in just 2 years, breaking the all-time record for the most awards won over a 2-year period. In her performance during the ceremony held at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Langley performed her song, Be Her. So clean sweep for Ella. Where's all the Ella fellas at, man? You got to love her. And I think people love the fact that I've seen people commenting on social media saying I'm paying attention to the music award, the country music awards now, because it seems like there's something different. It's no longer the bro country where, it's just talking about trucks and, drinking beer on the back roads and all this stuff like that. There's more substance in the country music nowadays. And, she's a lot of these I've seen, she beat out Zach Top. Like I said, she beat out Riley Green, Chris Stapleton, Lainey Wilson, and like everybody at the top. Everybody at the top, she cleared them. So congratulations to Ella. That was Sunday night, I believe. What do y'all think? What's your favorite Ella Langley song? Because mine would surprise you. I tell Oran this all the time. It's not any of the big hits. It's the one that I knew she was going to be a star because she had substance. She had the look. She had the voice. She had the attraction with the songs and stuff. But Weren't for the Wind is my favorite. That was when I knew. I was like, oh, yeah, she's finna go. Don't know how far she's going to go, but she's going to go. She's going to make a run. So we'll see. We'll see. Like right now, she's at the top. She's clearing everybody. And I don't see her slowing down anytime soon. So get your request in 286-6642. What do we got, Oran Jackson?
We got a request, special request. Ray Stevens, Mr. Baker, The Undertaker.
What up from New Zealand? Morning, Russell. Lovely morning in Florida. Nice. In Spite of Ourselves by John Prine and Iris Dement.
What's up, Cameron?
What's up, Jackson? What's up, Sanjay? What's up, Cameron? 54 people in the chat. Boy, I'm dog tired. That postal trip is no joke. And then OKC is even worse. We have to go there next month to see a surgeon. Not complaining, though. Yeah, we getting older, Cash, and them trips be hidden sometimes. they just be, you wouldn't think just driving, but there ought to be a study. Let's see.
As a non-American, is that a MAGA hat? Oral, LOL. Nah, it's a Texas Rangers hat.
So that was Mr. Baker, The Undertaker by Ray Stevens here on 96.7 KBEL. Somebody call in with a request right now, 286-6642. Have you ever, Oran Jackson, have you ever been on a trip or just somewhere where like maybe it was a long road trip? You know, Cassie Johnson's talking about, you know, they had the road trip and stuff.
Mhm.
And I told her, you know, road trips our age now be hitting. Not like they used to. They be hitting harder now. Have you ever got to the point where you felt tired driving, like your head's just, so you finally like, hey, I'm gonna wreck. I need to pull over.
Yeah.
You know, somebody else drive. And then as soon as you get in the passenger seat, it's like, I'm not tired anymore. like what the heck? Like, you know, I'm not even, you know, nothing. You know, I'm up. So maybe you try to drive again, and then the same thing, just head, you know, about to fall asleep. See who that is. Let's get them on the line. Good morning. You're live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Who do we have on the phone? Your name's Corbin. Hey, Corbin, how you doing today? Marty Robbins, big iron on his hip. We got you, sir. No problem. You have a great day. Stay safe. All right,
It's funny. Someone requested that, and I got it lined up.
Oh, really? Nice. It worked out. But yeah, so apparently that's called vibrational hypnosis or mental fatigue because, let's see, interesting. Passengers are highly prone to sleep because of the car's movement. You know, some people do that. As soon as they get in the car, you know, my wife does that. You know, it's amazing how we can have a 4-hour trip to Oklahoma City and they're tired from sleeping all the way in the car. Like,
it's got to be pouring down rain for me not to sleep. I came back from Dallas one time. It was pouring down rain, and I couldn't even be tired because I was hydroplaning.
Yeah,
had to lock in.
Got to lock in, man. So apparently, people they're prone to sleeping while the car's moving, but in the driver's seat, it can induce fatigue during heavy cognitive demands. Or the monotony of the road. So I think it's just the mental focus that you've got to lock in, and I think that takes a wear on you. You know, somehow I don't know. It ought to be studied. I guess it is. Low frequency vibrations. The engine and the hum create subtle low frequency vibrations around 4 to 7 hertz that mimic the womb, lulling your nervous system into relaxation.
Almost like white noise a little bit.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Mental fatigue versus boredom. The act of driving requires sustained focus, which drains the brain's energy reserves. Once the routine sets in, highway hypnosis can cause alertness to plummet. Carbon monoxide buildup. Ooh, this might be if the car's air conditioning is set to recirculate, CO2 levels can increase and induce drowsiness. Oh, so open up that don't press the little button that circulates the air. You know, let the fresh air come in.
In the summer, I never use my AC. Roll the windows down, turn it completely off.
Let it go. Fresh air. Choose fresh air. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got Marty Robbins with Big Iron. This one goes out to everybody who called in and requested this song. What's up, Nikki Nance? I think I just started something. Khadijah choosing violence today. Victor Hansen, let's see. Not complaining. They do be hitting us. Very handsome in his cap. His name is Oran. Laugh out loud. Good Lord.
Who said that?
Cassie. Two fly guys today. I mean, every day. Laugh out loud. Appreciate you, Cassie. I do get sleepy when I get in the car, but I don't trust anyone enough to fall asleep. And also, I have a good enough attention span to drive a long distance. Yeah, that's me. Like, if anybody's going to wreck my truck or car, it's going to be me. Sean Duckett can vouch. Dad and I drove across country a couple of times, and I go pick up my brother, and he would take caffeine pills to get through it. Oh my gosh, there's absolutely nothing worse than trying to sleep driving or trying to drive sleepy, pure agony. Yeah,
It sucks, bro.
me and my dad, we went to go watch Broken Boat play at Clinton. I want to say like 2018, something like that. So we both went to work. We left about 2 o'clock. We got there about 6 something, or I probably left about 12:30 because we got there about 6. Get there, get something to eat, watch the game. We stop at a casino, and Dad wants to play at that casino in Shawnee. We stopped there, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to give me some sleep. I can stay in the car trying to sleep, and I can't sleep. I finally start dozing off, and he comes in, and he's like, I'm done playing. So, like, I toss and turn for like an hour and a half. Could not go to sleep. But then we're getting around Pine Creek. We, almost home. And we're to the point where both just like, we done been up all this, almost 24 hours. And we kept switching off like every so many miles because it was like we'd drive and we'd start getting sleepy. So we'd pull over and like we made it like a mile or two at a time, just hopping in, hopping out, hopping in, hopping out, and switching drivers and passengers. Then it's like once we seen the finish line, it was like, okay, I got it. That's so crazy though to think about that. Just you can be totally sleepy, totally just about to doze off, and then once you're in the passenger seat, like you're good. Khadijah choosing violence today. What's up, Presto? It's a non-American Scottish German, 2 tablespoons, 1 lime, water, vanilla, and donut. What is that? What is a road trip? In America, it's nothing to be like, hey, there's something 7 hours away. You want to go? Yeah. And then you just go. Like Memphis is what? 8 hours? Let's see.
Big iron on his heel. Oh, I'm just going on a tangent. That's Big Iron, Marty Robbins, my top favorite, honestly, country singers of all time. Big Iron, thank you for that request.
Yes, sir. Get your request in 286-6642. We got Micah's Man Up moment coming up in about 15 minutes. This is, as far as I know, the last week of school. And I know Idabel had their graduation. Was it Saturday, I believe? Congratulations to them. Congratulations to the graduates. Funny thing, I went to the Wright City graduation yesterday or Sunday. And they bring all the kids out in front of the auditorium outside and, to take the picture, one final picture, class picture, and throw their hat up. And as they did that, they all throw their hats up, like the wind picked up and like blew some of their hats on top of the building. And it was like, that was the perfect, like, welcome to life, kids. Yeah. High school's over. Welcome to life. Like, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Get ready. They're going to do great things. They're going to do good. All the graduates and stuff, but it's important to keep in touch with, some of your friends and stuff. But one of the big things about this is you're going to have to leave people behind to do what you need to do. Like athletes, like in order to, you can't take your friends with you. That's like, if you're looking to get a scholarship, and you have a real chance, or you're the star athlete and stuff. You got tape. Coaches are looking at you, teams are looking at you. You're gonna have to leave your buddies behind. That's just the cold hard truth. In order to get where you want to go, you all have paths. So you see a lot of them wanting to hold on to home and stuff, and rightfully so. But in order to get where you want to go and do what you want to do, you have to leave people behind. Not to say like you have to cut them off, but like you got to go do your own thing. That's the whole process of this graduation, is tearing yourself apart from this group. And people are going to start their own businesses. People are going to go to school. People are going to go straight to work. People are going to hit the road and go welding and go be a gopher, because they're just going to work their way up on the road. People are going to move. People are going to, do what they want wherever. So you might as well go do what you want. But we talked about Saramu on TikTok when I said, "What is a road trip?" I said, in the United States, it's nothing to say, hey, there's something 7 hours away. You want to go? Yeah. Memphis is a perfect example. It's 5 hours from here, a little over 5 hours. It's nothing to go to Memphis for us. For a weekend, maybe even a day if you're crazy enough or you're young enough. Like Oran Jackson, you're at the perfect time. You go to Memphis? Yeah. You can be there at 10 o'clock in the morning, go see the sights and stuff, and then be back home by midnight. But me and Cassie, we can't do that. Cassie, like we need a nap. That's the main thing. It's like I can't even stay up all day anymore. Like it's just after you get through with 30, your check engine light comes on and stuff, and you just need that nap. Get your request in 286-6642. You're listening to Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. How's your morning today, Oran?
It's good. I had a great morning. I'm excited for DJ Rittenhouse
and
coming at 9
o'clock. So stay tuned for that. We got Micah's Man Up coming up in about 7 minutes.
We got to talk about that OKC game.
Oh yes, the heartbreaking.
I didn't want to bring it up. I thought you were going to, but
I was planning on it.
Yeah.
We got a lot of show. Like we're gonna talk about it, but let's go ahead and talk about it. Just Thunder fans, we didn't. How long did we expect them to go undefeated? Let them have one. But also, Chet didn't play his best game. It wasn't their best game, so it is what it is. The good thing about this team is you never get too worried, because it's just like, they'll be back. They'll bounce back. So, unfortunately, Thunder lost 122-115 in overtime to the San Antonio Spurs. So shout out to the Spurs. They stole one last night. But guess what? We'll be back. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL.
oh.
I know road trips. I enjoy driving. What's your question as a non-American, Khadijah? Hello, what's up, El Tejano? What's up, Jonah? Oh, road trip. Matt B said it's a funny movie. A funny American movie. What's the move this weekend? Just going on tangent. That's what I do, bro. Only 2 buddies stayed with me. Yeah, you'll have your buddies and stuff, but I mean, like, unless y'all are specifically planning to go to the same school and get in the same programs or start the same business, I mean, you got to go do your own thing. Hey, gorgeous 19-year-old baby, what's up with your fine self this morning? He is 20 years old. Great, thank you. Taking my citizenship test, and you helped me cheat. How many years do senators serve on Congress as a non-American? As many as they want. Be some real. This dude can be a coach easily. I've been known to coach a time or two. Oran doesn't go to road trips. The road trips go to Oran Slay.
Road trips are low-key the best, though. I drove to OKC for the first time by myself, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I love the open road, man.
Like by yourself, driving by yourself?
Yeah. Like some tunes, maybe some sunflower seeds. And
Bro, facts. That's about your fifth yawn. Get some coffee in ya.
Nothing worse than that, man.
He does use
Like
AC.
8 or 9. Man, I was wrong like 5 hours. Yep, at least. Yeah.
Khadijah, bro. What's your problem? No, my AC be ringing. That's why I didn't say that, but my AC like ringing, it like screeches. Apology accepted. What kind of car do you have? I have a Ford.
That's
Ford.
my IG right there.
It's a
I don't be posting
Ford.
nothing though.
I forgot.
Ellen Langley, Be Her, here on 96.7 KBEL. So, Oran Jackson, I think we had this conversation, I think last week or the week before. And I just want to get the chats and maybe somebody out there who's listening. Matter of fact, we'll wait till after 8 for this one. We'll go to the next one because there's still maybe kids listening. I don't want. So we got what is his name? DJ Rittenhouse coming in at 9 a.m. to talk about. He's from Memphis or Nashville, correct? So we might get some insight. So if you know any musicians or anybody, songwriters, anybody trying to get in the music business, if they might have some questions about Nashville and anything like that, you may want them to tune in at 9 o'clock, and he may be able to answer some questions and things. So that'd be a good way to get some insight if you're, like I said, if you're trying to get in the business, if you're trying to, songwriters, because they got a lot of songwriters. A lot of people start off as songwriters in Nashville. So
yeah, he's actually on a radio tour right now.
Really?
Yeah, so
shout out to him. So this would be your chance to, if you know a musician or anybody, somebody who makes, I guess, what they call it, instrumentals, or anybody that writes songs, ghostwriters as they call them, anything like that, that would be good to tune in. We're going to pick his brain for a little bit. We got Micah's Man Up coming up next, right after the ONN Network. Stay tuned. Okay. Is his name DJ or is he an actual DJ? I believe his name is DJ. I believe he's a musician. Morning, Rob Allen. Good morning, Little Debbie's. To Drive General Motors. What? I do apologize. I overanalyze everything anyone says. Sorry.
you care if I made me a scoop?
Oh no, my bathroom fan it's 80 years old, no joke. So while Oran Jackson's making him some coffee, I asked him, it might have been a couple of weeks ago, China has banned OF, only man, which they've already banned all other social media like Facebook, Instagram, and X. Not TikTok, though, because that's theirs. Says the OF, a popular subscription-based website known for its sexually explicit content, is now blocked in China after a period of being accessible. Social media users posting on X had noticed the site was working in late November, which checks by CNN were able to confirm. Beijing generally blocks access to thousands of websites at any given time, including those with, corn, which is illegal in the country. The government has adopted a zero tolerance policy towards any of that content. News that the OF was accessible in China had been welcomed online earlier this month. Users posting on social media platform Weibo were joking the government was offering job opportunities for fresh graduates struggling in a grim employment market, suggesting they could start selling content on their site. Now, my whole thing is, so what do y'all think about that? You think it's right? You think it's wrong? As an American, heck, they banned corn. That's what I mean. You said they banned it in Indiana. That's my whole deal. Like how closely is our free nation aligned with China's communism? Because the whole thing is like, you may not agree with what they do or how they make money, but just because you don't agree with it, we're cutting people. And mind you, that's how they make their money. And it's subscription based, so it's not as if they're robbing people. I don't know. U.S. loves its corn, to be honest. But I mean, we're supposed to be a free society, right? That's what I'm getting at. That's my only argument is when did we catch ourselves being in alignment with China in moral views? Like, I thought this was America, bro.
This is America.
Tribal Chief, what's good? Exactly. That's right. It's time for Micah's Man Up moment here on live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. How you doing today, Oran?
I'm
Jackson?
doing good, Micah. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're going to be talking about living in a free society, not willing to give up your freedom. You know, where does it end? You can't smoke in places no more. You can't drink here. You can't do this. You gotta, you can't watch your favorite film stars, if you get my drift, in Oklahoma anymore, because we don't think you should, Oran Jackson. But you ought to pay them taxes. You ought to pay for these roads. You ought to pay for all this stuff. It's the funny thing about freedom. Most people don't realize how valuable it is until somebody tries to take a piece of it, Oran. That's what we're talking about today. The freedom to speak your mind, chase your dreams, raise your family your way, believe what you believe, and live your life without someone standing over your shoulder, controlling every move that matters. A free society isn't perfect, but It gives people the chance to build something better for themselves. And the truth is, freedom requires responsibility. It requires people willing to think for themselves, stand on their own feet, and protect their rights and the rights of others, even when they disagree. Because once freedom starts getting traded away for comfort, convenience, or fear, it rarely comes back easy. So today, maybe take a second to appreciate the simple things we overlook, the ability to choose your path, speak your piece, and live your life on your terms. Freedom's worth protecting because there's no substitute for it. So that's what I mean. Like, we start hacking at things because we disagree. Well, I don't smoke, so I don't think people ought to be able to smoke in general areas, even outside. You can't smoke outside of a building anymore. I thought this was America. You know, it's you can't have a bottle in the middle of the street no more. What is that about? I'm not even driving. You know, a bro just wanted a buzz ball while walking home safely, and I can't even do that. That's what I'm saying, Oran. We used to be a country. We used to be a good country. What happened? You want to know why everybody's so at each other's throats with these politics and stuff? It's because we can't smoke no more. We can't have a drink no more. We can't do what we want to do anymore. They want to, you know, they can't even get you some zigzags and go hang out with the dude that, you know, stays at home and just tokes up all day. I mean, you can't even do that no more. Get arrested. Are we a free society or are we not? And that's the whole thing. You know, we talked about, if you were on the chat, you know what I'm talking about. China bans this, and, you know, a lot of people would agree with that. But that's what I mean is, are we a free society or not? Because if our visions start aligning with what China's doing, then how free are we, America? How free are we? You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. That has been your man up, telling you, don't go so easily into that dark night. We got more country music for you coming up. Get your request in 286-6642. Here's She's Country by Jason Aldean. Do you watch any NBA?
I'm talking.
Only when the Thunder's on, man.
Bro, I love y'all, but sheesh, I want to be petty. I'll have to talk about it in person with you. Alrighty.
Well, it's bad dudes.
This is KBEL. Good morning.
Exposed to teens. I agree with that. But
So what?
At what age were you exposed to that? I mean, at age 5, we had television.
Mikey's right here.
We had your old magazines. Good morning. This is 96.7 KBEL. This is Micah Frazier. Oh, about the freedoms? Yes, sir. Like, that just, where does it end? Yeah. Yeah, I got you, man. What you need? I got you. All right, you too. All right, see you later. All right, bye. See, that was Denith with the TH. Yeah, exactly. What's next? I mean, I get, you know, it exposes, you know, it can be exposed to teens, but you're supposed to be 18 and over for like those kind of things. That's what they're doing with the corn stuff these days. But that's just one hot topic.
That shit free.
Where does it all of a sudden now you can't vape now?
For real? You can't vape.
Well, I mean, like well, that's the next thing because they're starting to see, there's was it popcorn lung or something with vapors. So now they're going to be like, well, you're not allowed to vape no more because it's going to hurt you. The seatbelt, I wear my seatbelt, but it's the fact that you get a ticket if you don't. That's part of the rule. Like, bro, what if today's the day? I just feel like it.
For real.
What if I want to look cool?
I don't want to be safe today.
I don't want to be safe today, bro. I was safe yesterday. Nothing happened. That's all I'm saying is there's other examples to use, not OF. There's plenty. That's just one. That's the hottest topic. That's the one thing that people they'll disagree on. But that whole purpose of that bit was, even though you disagree with it, where does it end? Like I said, you may not smoke, you may not drink, but they tried to outlaw alcohol at one point. You saw how that happened. America. We used to be a good country, Oran Jackson, and now I don't know what's going on. They want us to look left. They want us to look right, but I'm looking right down the middle, because whether you're left or you're right, you're right. You're getting left. They don't. It seems like all one big circus, and it's kind of hard to choose a side. We got some elections coming up in the near future, next month actually, where, well, as a undecided voter, I really want to get into that. If you are an undecided voter, what do you lean towards?
What's an undecided voter?
Somebody where you like what he said, but you also like what he said. You don't know who to choose. You don't really, you don't really lean too far on this side or this, whatever. In like presidential campaigns or whatever, they say, lean on this side of the aisle because, Democrats are on this side, Republicans are on this side. So they say, which side of the aisle do you lean?
It's me. If you're a good speaker, that's probably what it is for me.
Well, see, that's how like a lot of these politicians got in there. They got the gift of gab.
Yeah.
And it's easy to, there was a, there was a joke. It was talking about, or I think it was, it was a joke. It was saying that the governor or something of some state come by one of the reservations up north in one of the northern states, and he was promising, oh, we're going to get this taken care of. We're going to get this taken care of. And I don't know. I can't remember the joke. I ruined the job. I have to look it up. But like he was pretending he was on the phone, like saying, I'm going to get all this done. I'm going to get all this done. When really there was nobody, like his phone was dead or something like that, or something like that. It was just, but it's just always, they know how to lie. That's one of the main things.
Yeah, they all do. I feel like they just say what we want to hear.
Yeah. Just to get into, it's like a job interview.
But for me, it's like whoever says it best.
Yeah.
Whoever says it better.
Yeah. Who's more elegant, and more, just has the aura, I guess, just
exactly.
can speak well. But it's just like a job interview. They never know the real Micah Frazier. They don't get thug Micah Frazier. They don't get, they get the hello, sir. How are you doing today? The radio voice. See these people on the radio, they think they know Micah Frazier. They don't know Micah Frazier. Micah Frazier, I'm wild, son. Nah. But it's, if you're an undecided voter, if you're like right now, the debates are starting to, or they're finna start talking and stuff. What are you looking for? What's the thing that's going to tip the scale to somebody's campaign? What would tip the scale for you? And don't forget, we have a special guest coming in Friday morning, 7:30. And I feel like we got to get this out ahead of time.
We can't spoil it. We got to say, you gotta tune in.
You got to tune in.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be the one person running the campaign who's the hottest name around right now. I can say that. The hottest name around, if you've been paying attention on social media, they will be here Friday. So stay tuned for that. And if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, but I really want to know from the undecided voters, what is the thing that would tip the scale for you in order to vote for this person? And I'm sure they'd probably want to know. Maybe they're listening right now. Like they would probably want to know, like, what can I tell you or what can I do to assure you that, I'm the guy for the job or woman, but, just what can I do? What do you think needs to be done? This and that. So.
Gina Butler says, "Oh no, I know who it is."
All publicity is good publicity, but I mean, we have a platform. That's why I don't know why nobody wants to come on the show. Like we have the platform here to speak your mind and let the abundance of people know what you stand for, what you believe in, God and country, or Satan and the Taliban. I don't know. Just what do you believe in? We don't know you, guy. We don't know you, lady. I don't know who you are. I've never heard your name before, but I'm supposed to vote for you.
We're probably the most open-minded radio station in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma, like it just you come here, unwavering support, unless you just don't like our show. But even then, that's your right.
Yeah,
and I will defend it to the death, sir. So. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. If you're, any voter, what do you look for? 286-6642. What tips the scale for you in order to vote for this candidate? We got
Brunette Tucker Wetmore.
Let's go. Good talk, Micah. That's right. I'm telling you, I have got a buzz ball before. That needs to be man a bunch of trash. It sound like a grandma. All right, Cassie, you have a great day. Appreciate you tuning in. 905. Lagging because your topic. Like Marbury Madison versus Board of Education versus Brown.
I need some money, brunette.
Morning, ENYC.
Mic check.
Bro, you are saying a mouthful. I'm telling you.
Mic check.
Yeah, we sound good.
Now you're trying. So weeks ago, you was mad. We do watch the NBA, usually just the Thunder, though.
This is KBEL.
Bro, I love y'all, but sheesh, I want to be petty. I'll have
Good
to
morning.
talk about it first with y'all.
Always look for honesty, but there was a man that ran for several things here in McCurtain County, but my brother got into trouble one time, and this man got on the stand and told that my brother had shot at him, and I knew as soon as he said that, I knew that was a lie. Because my brother never shot at anything. If he shot, he got what he was shooting at. He was a crack shot. He never missed. And so I asked him, I said, Jim, did you shoot at him? And he said, I didn't. If I had a shot at him, he would have
I knew it was
been here
one of
to tell
them.
the tale. And I said, that's what I thought.
Good morning, Zeke.
I have never voted for that man, and he has been a representative and
Nah, the two different guys. I thought they was the same guy at one point.
Yeah.
Bro, did you hear about the Illuminati story with Paul with crashing my car? I did not. Our president is a woman. She is
The one who lies the least.
effing everything up. Whoever misleads you better. Thug Micah, what's up, Kason?
Yeah, thanks for calling.
As long as they speak with the tongue of the fallen snake, they got my vote. Wink, wink. I believe that some women should actually put energy into being a woman. I'm just saying.
Facts, though. That's true.
I mean, there's nothing more satisfying than seeing a woman be a woman.
Dude, it's
Like,
the best.
It's art. Like, and it don't have to be your woman. It could just be like Ella Langley. Like, I think that's why everybody
Oh.
appreciates that.
What's up with Micah and Ella Langley, bro?
Bro, it's a woman. Like,
That's your
she
girl.
ain't trying to show the goods. She's not trying to whatever. She's just her. She brought out the bangs or whatever they call that. But it's just seeing a woman do her thing. Nothing more. A lady can control a room when she walks in with her presence alone.
She makes me.
Jan 323 says, just two people with rocks for a brain having a radio station. Welcome to America.
Facts.
This bro's not even from America. Who cares what he says?
Undercover.
Bro's over there hiding in caves. Dennis, no, it's Dennis. His name is Dennis with a TH. Oh, no, I know who it is. Discrediting a platform or a person is considered grown. Be an adult about your life. I agree. Satan and country. It better not be. Kason. That's false. Southeastern Oklahoma is the most unbiased channel. Oh, bull hockey.
Yo, Dustin, thank you for the follow, brother.
Khadijah over here trying to start radio wars and whatnot.
Man, frick Khadijah, bro.
That was Jason Aldean. You make it easy. Now, we had somebody call in and tell us how these campaign candidates can make it easy to get her vote. Is, don't speak with the tongue of the serpent. Just,
She said all politicians lie. She said she'll pick the one who lies the least.
So, I mean, how do you break that as a politician? Like, how do you
How do I lie less?
How do I lie better? How can I not lie but not exactly tell the truth? And I'm not hating on the, it's just kind of, this is the freedom of, we're able to joke around and stuff. And I think I hope all the candidates understand that, because I mean, it comes with the job. I mean, anytime you're out in the public eye, you're set up for ridicule. You just got to be ready for it. But I mean, it's fun to poke fun at, some people. I mean, I'm sure people poke fun at us all the time, and
it's fun too. Getting poked at.
Yeah, it's just like, we're ready for it, bruh. But we ain't no politicians, so we ain't got to behave. So come at me, bro. Come at me. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, and we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 15 minutes. So stay tuned. Don't forget, we got trading lines at 8:30. You got Tennessee Orange by Megan Maroney.
See, I thought Megan Maroney was going to be Ella Langley, but
I thought she was with this song. When the song came out, I was like, ooh, that's nice. Song is a banger. Great sound this morning. What did you change or do to the mics to improve them today? Nothing, bro. I think it was just TikTok or something. Watch that S word on TikTok. What S word? What did I say? Did I curse? What you said, like it's a dying thing to just be classy or not being a fan of BS.
We have C.
Good morning, sir. What's going on? How are you doing?
Okay, so we need 2 chairs.
Oh, I'm telling you what, small time coming, like says.
I'm a poke y'all.
This man started it all. What do you mean by that?
I probably haven't been poked since like 2009 on Facebook. Be your best in life, dude. Jackson knows what to do on here, and if you don't like it, then leave. Who is the Beyond Life guy? Oh, watch that S word on TikTok. Did I curse? No, it wasn't you. The caller kept saying. They kept saying what?
What are they talking
Oh.
about?
Black and stylish type of day. Pew pew. Oh, okay.
It says Southeast Oklahoma Radio. Khadijah says Southeast Oklahoma Radio is the most unbiased.
Is she lying?
You're lying, bro.
Khadijah just be wanting to start radio wars.
If I ever met Khadijah in person, we fighting.
I have a joke there, but I like Khadijah. I ain't gonna say it. Oh yeah, you're talking about the lady that caught. Okay, now I know what they're talking about. See, that's what I mean. TikTok is now governing like that. Like we can't even say that word anymore.
What word was it?
The pew pewing.
You can't say that.
She kept saying it, like talking about Megan Maroney, Tennessee Orange. I imagine that's what like these Sooner fans whose daughter or son end up like in OSU or something. I imagine that's what that's about. Or maybe they go to school or they meet a boyfriend or fixing to marry this guy and he's an Oklahoma State fan.
Some guy named Brian.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just playing. Shout out to all the Bryans out there.
Like I imagine that's what that's like. She's wearing Oklahoma State for him. That's that'd probably break up a family. It's probably been known to break up a family. All these Sooner fans, I'm telling you, they love their Oklahoma Sooners. I can only imagine, like, everybody likes the Thunder. We kind of all get along with that, but I wonder how we're going to act when we get the UFL team in 2029, I believe. So we got a few, 3 more years, but we're supposed to get a UFL team that would be playing right now. I think is when the UFL plays. But are they going to be just as crazy about that? I mean, we've been waiting on a professional football team, and this is the start. And are they going to love them just as much as they love their Sooners?
Yeah.
They love their Sooners. Like people have Sooner stuff decked out.
So remind me, like, who's your favorite team?
Miami Hurricanes, man.
Or like OU, OSU.
OU, OSU. I'm going OSU.
Okay. Yeah,
just
me too.
to spite the OU fans. Just to spite them. Just to, because all my life I had to fight these OU fans. And because my cousin Sean Duckett, he's an OU fan and all. And just because they get so riled up when, you talk. They talk about their good years and stuff, and you're like, well, that wasn't that good. And, it's worse than politics here in Oklahoma. I'm telling you right now, you disagree with them Sooner fans, it's over for you.
No, yeah. My mom went to OU Law, and my dad's favorite team was OSU. So I kind of grew up in the mix.
They hit you with them facts, son. We got this many Heisman Trophy winners, and this, and all these accolades. And I was like, but how many trophies did you bring home? Zilch, nada. So I still have that going for me. When they win a national championship again, I'll be cooked. But until then, I will fight the good fight. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Here's Josh Turner. Why don't we just dance? We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 10 minutes. Pretty soon you won't be able to say pew pew, y'all. Yes, I do love my Senators. Boomer Senators. I've been deleted time and time again for just stuff I post about Oklahoma.
How come I didn't go to OU Law? Because I didn't try to go to college for 6 years.
I'd have to cross the Rio Grande River or women in clip Oran was talking about their brother. Yeah. Hey, C, appreciate the follow. We fixing the fight. The Dark Knight said, I wore a hat once. Khadijah says 106.1 is the best radio station.
Yo, Mod's blocker.
We let you feel however you want to feel, even if you're wrong, Khadijah. We don't hold it against you.
Banner.
Hidden LA says, wow, his print is printing.
What the hell?
Why don't we just dance?
Gina Butler says 96.7 rocks.
Exactly. Thank you,
Right.
Gina.
Shout out to Gina Butler.
You're going to definitely have to block her. Are you talking about who I think you're talking about? Or?
Why don't we just dance? If you block me, you're going against your exact words of free speech. True. You got me there.
Don't mean I won't do it. No.
Yeah.
You don't think I'm a hypocrite? Do as I say, not as I do, Khadijah.
Who's the favorite here, though?
Now that's not very American, is it? Khadijah, you have no idea. That is the most American thing you could do.
Who's our favorite TikTok watcher?
Our favorite? Not Khadijah not right now. She don't care to talk mess.
Definitely not Khadijah. Micah the Thug will do it.
So, let's see. Trying to see. That was Josh Turner. Why don't we just dance? And have you seen the Hulk Hogan documentary on Netflix? It's pretty good. Like, I watched it last night, and they got me again. They no longer make movies, original movies. They make a 5-series deal. Like, do you want to watch a 4-hour movie? No. Well, what if I split it up into 45 minutes, like 5 episodes of 45? Oh, yeah, that sounds way better. But they got me. But I did enjoy it. The Hulks are gone July 24th. But how do you feel about, he's messed up things, in his career, done some bad things that, how do you go about, like, do you forgive people like that? Like, somebody.
You have to.
Like, or, I understand you got to forgive people, but like, like Hulk Hogan, he was a public figure. He was honestly, the WWE would not be here today where it's at without Hulk Hogan. He made all of that. And they show that on that documentary. If you haven't checked it out and you're a wrestling fan, I would check it out immediately because it's pretty good and explains everything. But yeah, like literally the WWE would cease to exist. And also the WCW. He made the WWE hot, which was WWF at the time. And then WCW come in and hired him, and he made the Monday Night Wars. WCW versus WWF. Monday Night Raw versus Monday Night Nitro. And if you lived in the 90s, you knew who the NWO was. You knew who Generation X was. D-Generation X. Like, it was a Monday Night War. Every night you switch back and forth to see who's doing what. The crazy stuff, all this stuff. Hulk Hogan made all of that happen. So shout out to the Hulkster. I mean, and the one thing, you know, people are going to bring up, you know, stuff he did and stuff he said and whatnot. The thing about, like, singers, actors, you know, public figures, wrestlers and stuff, I separate the person from their act, I guess you would say. Like, I'm not going to terrible example, but just because R. Kelly did what he did does not mean I'm not going to listen to I Believe I Can Fly. I'm sorry. Unapologetically, I'm going to sing to the heights of my voice. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. You know, he did some bad, but I separate the artist from the person. Like, I like the song. That don't mean I gotta like R. Kelly. Hulk Hogan says some things, whatever. I like Hulk Hogan and the wrestling Hulk Hogan. I have nothing to do with what Terry Bollea did or said. You know what I mean? And are y'all able to do that as chatters, you know, in the deal? Like, do you separate the artists or do you hold them accountable? Are you so that in what do you call that? Are you so into what they do that you think you don't separate them? That person is the whatever. Let me know, 286-6642. Because I mean, there's a lot of actors, actresses. I mean, Alec Baldwin. I can't even say the word because they said TikTok will flag me. Alec Baldwin pew-pewed somebody on the set a few years ago. Served no jail time. But before we get into that, we got to talk about this. Okay, this is another topic I had to wait on after the kids, you know, make sure the kids go to give the kids a chance to get to school before we talk about this. So, how do you feel about, there was a post on one of the community pages around here. Somebody was mad because this business was not opened at 7 a.m. And they made a good point. I mean, I could see the point. You know, they said they Googly that they were supposed to be open at 7. So they showed up at 7. Nobody's there at 7. So they made this big post about, you know, this is what's wrong with businesses in McCurtain County. They want us to shop local, but they can't even open this. So kind of, you know, said some words and stuff. And, you know, a valid point. You know, I'm not saying it was wrong, but it was just the fact that it was a dispensary that they were going to. Like, bro, like, I mean,
at 7 a.m. they go to dispensary 7 a.m.
Yeah, like pick your battles, bro. Like, if it was Easy Mart, nobody would have said a thing. If it was Dollar General, nobody would have said nothing. You'd be like, yeah, he's kind of right. If it was a restaurant, you know, if it was a restaurant, especially a restaurant, if Smith's Good Eats was said we're open at this time and you showed up and there's nobody there at that time, or they're not at least walking in the door, then, you know, valid. But
yeah, Michael was telling me the story and telling me all about it, and I thought it was going to be like a clothing store, a restaurant, breakfast, and he said, "Oh yeah, it's a dispensary." I was like, "Yo,
like, oh, you know, like everything you built me up for to be like on your side is like, bro, what do you just go later? Like,
just wait 10 minutes."
And I said, that's why the liquor store opens at 10, because But you know what? As somebody who has delivered Red Bull and liquor to these liquor stores around here, people will be there at 10 o'clock. They'll be there at 9:59, and they will be there on time. As soon as they walk, they know what bottle they're getting. And you know, if that's you, you may need help and seek help. I'm not knocking nobody, but you know, you shouldn't be ready to get your swerve on at 10 a.m. Like not that. But there is something to be said to being off that day. Some people are off during the week, and that's their weekend. So by all means, have at it. This is America. Do what you want to do. Just don't hurt nobody. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL, and we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up next.
In person, or tune in to KBEL 96.7 for the first word at 11 a.m. on Sunday.
Someone said, I don't judge a book by its cover. I read it first. LOL.
Well, that right there could get you unalived in certain situations. It's always better to judge a book by its cover.
If I have a 30-year-old man coming for me, that means I'm doing something right. If that means you're doing something right to you, you're not doing something right.
I mean, bro, if you got a 30-year-old man coming for you, that means I've seen this before, and you kind of going down that road. I don't mean Micah, just FYI. I'm just saying, like a 30-year-old, you got to think about it. We've seen the things. We've seen people go down these roads and stuff. It's like, bro, why are you there at 7 a.m.? Don't get me wrong. We've been there too.
Oh,
I got off work at this one job around here where I work night shift.
what's up, Kaylee? Good morning. Good morning. Connor, thank you for the follow, brother.
It's National Devil's Food Cake.
Yeah,
National Roadie Day.
That's right. Welcome back to Live on 259 Morning Show with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. And now it's time
For your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Today is May 19th. It's Tuesday. We got your National Roadie Day. Each year on May 19th, National Roadie Day honors the unsung heroes who work tirelessly during the scenes or behind the scenes to help keep the show on the road. Today, we shine on the spotlight on all the roadies and honor the 100th birthday of Ben H. Dorsey III, a.k.a. Lovey, the king of the roadies. It's National Devil's Food Day. Life is better. Oh, go ahead. That's right. National Devil's Food Cake Day. May 19th, with the flavor and the richness celebrated on National Devil's Food Cake Day to be enjoyed by chocolate cake lovers throughout the country and around the world. Your notable birthdays for May 19th. I don't know why they're doing it like this. 1795, John Hopkins, philanthropist and founder of John Hopkins Hospitals, and the John Hopkins University is named after him. The name of that guy. 1857, John Jacob Abel, pharmacologist who started the pharmacology department of John Hopkins University School of Medicine. Henry B. Richardson, 1889, Olympic bronze medalist for archery. 1897, Frank Luke Jr., World War I pilot and the first U.S. pilot to receive the Medal of Honor. Ruth Ella Moore, 1903, the first Black woman to be awarded a PhD in natural science in the U.S. 1942, Gary Kildall, computer scientist and founder of the Digital Research Incorporation. Jodi Picoult, 1966, acclaimed contemporary author who has sold over 80 million copies of her work, including My Keeper's Sister, 19 Minutes, and Small Great Things. And last but not least, Geraldine Laybourne, 1974 media entrepreneur who helped establish the Nickelodeon network. Your memorable events for May 19th. 1855, the first mass production of shoes begins. The nerve of them people. 1892, the National Society of Colonial Dames of America is founded in New York. 1913, the Webb-Haney Act is passed, preventing Japanese from owning land in California. America, eh? 1921, Congress passed the Emergency Quota Act in response to the large influx of European immigrants in the U.S. America, eh? 1944, W.E.B. Dubois, becomes the first black member of the American Academy of Arts and Letters. You go, W.E.B. Dubois. 1962, last but not least, Marilyn Monroe sings her iconic Happy Birthday, Mr. President song to President Kennedy. That has been your National Days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Trading Lines coming up next. Yeah. My pastor son goes to John Hopkins.
How do you know that?
Matt.com, my favorite Audible station. Appreciate you. Haven't seen you on ages. What's up, AP? I'll keep working it, huh? Morning, Kaylee Hobone. Is it Hobone or Hobon? Hobon? There's a guy in here coming for a 23-year-old. I'm straight, but redhead could cheat on me, and I'd apologize. I don't mean, hey, it's all good. But just remember, I'm just saying, like, as a 30-year-old, as a late 1900er, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
By morning, as a warning, you from Texas. Frick, bro.
No, Sarah Poot was coming for me saying I'm a bot. Oh, are you good? I'm just saying. How can I listen to you online? We have an app, or we're on Facebook. But you're talking about the radio. We have an app, Apple and Android. It's called Southeast Oklahoma Radio. Southeast, one word. Yeah, the station stays on 24/7. The Lone Star State. Hey, appreciate the hearts, Matt.com and the Italian Stallion.
I can tell. Come on, baby.
Lauren Daigle.
Welcome to Trading Lines. Buy, sell, trade, find stuff, or give stuff away. That's all happening right here, right now. 286-6642 is the number to call. And don't forget about those birthdays and anniversaries. If you know someone this week that has a birthday or anniversary, just give us a call or text us 286-6642.
Yeah.
If you have any community events you would like us to announce, you can stop by the radio station and drop that flyer off. We're located on the bypass in Idabel, across the street from the Museum of the Red River.
And we got the Idabel Library this week. Today at 10 a.m. they have a meet and mingle, and 1 p.m. summer reading Dino Blast Off. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. they have Unearth a Story, Tyke's Tales, and at 4 p.m. Chronicles and Creatures. Thursday 10 a.m. meet and mingle at 2 p.m. and adult coloring at 3 p.m. Crafternoons. And Friday they have 11 a.m. Unearth a Story, Traveling Dinosaur, and 1 p.m. Happy Hookers and 3:30 p.m. Gaming Warriors.
It's Happy Hookers Crochet.
Happy Hookers Crochet. Okay, this just says Happy Hookers. They set me up for failure on this one. So go out there and go check that out at your local Idabel Library. Hopefully, they got the grass cut over there. I seen something on Facebook. Yeah, you know, if there's anything on social media for around here, I read it, I see it. We may not speak on it, but I've seen they were talking about the getting the lawn or something taken care of at the Broken Bow Library, because we have such a good library. And yes, we do. We'll have to go over there and stop by one of these days.
It's the best. I went in there for the first time a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Let's go check it out. So hopefully they got the grass cut and stuff this week, or I plan on it. Get your calls in 286-6642. Otherwise, me and Oran Jackson's going to start reading poetry.
This person has for sale a 2002 Chevy Trailblazer. It's a LTZ 4.2 engine. Has 178,000 miles. The AC and heater works. Good tires all around. Runs and drives great. They're asking $3,500 or best offer. And for more information, pictures, location, you can call or text 212-5764. That's 212-5764.
And let me tell you about Reused Sports Equipment. They are announcing their baseball glove restoration, repair, and reconditioning service. Ask for specialist Jacob Ledbetter for relacing or softening for your special glove. Reused Sports Equipment has for sale gloves, bats, helmets, and etc. for all your baseball and softball players' needs. See their assortment of golf clubs, pet cages, and lake toys at the Salty Heifer Indoor Flea Market, located 1 mile north of Idabel on 259. Look for the blue metal building. As always, Reused Sports Equipment stands behind their products, guaranteed. Call Robert Dodds at 212-1594 or Jacob Ledbetter at 903-204-8562.
We also have some Elite electric joystick wheelchairs. One is $400, and they also have a Pride electric wheelchair scooter for $700. Both are charged up, ready to go. And for more information, you can call or text 212-5764. That's 212-5764. This person would like to buy a tiller that pulls behind a tractor. If you have one of those you would like to sell, you can call or text 903-436-6296. That's 903-436-6296. We also have a John Deere zero-turn 52-inch cut. It does run, needs a little work. They're asking $500 or best offer. And you can make an offer at 286-8514. That's 286-8514. We got to take a quick break here. Do not leave. We'll be right back. Life-changing.
For the record, it's at 13.1K. The likes. I had more tats. Appreciate you, Paolo.
What's up, Gary from Boston? It's 580, 580, 580. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
What up, Gary from New Boston or from Boston? Yeah, that's the area code. Good night, Aries. Appreciate you tuning in.
Again, that number is 212-6133. We appreciate you calling. Yes, sir. You as well. Just like that, you can give us a call, 286-6642. You'll be hanging out with Oran Jackson. That's me and Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. And how do you feel about State Question 832?
Never heard of it.
Well, it's on the ballot, I guess, this year, proposing raising Oklahoma's minimum wage to $15 an hour by 2029. I believe it goes up to like $12 an hour. I think in 2027, and then slowly over the next 2 or 3 years, it goes all the way up to $15 an hour. How do you feel about that, everybody? 286-6642. Let us know your concerns.
I think it's about time.
It is.
Everything's going up but
yeah.
our wages.
Exactly.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
Well, I guess they had nothing to trade. But yeah, nobody knows about this. So State Question 832, you can look it up. This person said the pros: increased income for workers, reduced poverty and inequality, increased economic activity, improved health outcomes. The cons: potential job losses, inflationary pressure, disproportionate impact on small businesses, automatic increases linked to inflation. So how would you deal with that? Because that's a possibility. And I see a lot of businesses doing that where they don't hire full-time anymore. They hire part-time, and that goes with they don't have to pay their insurance. They don't have to cover them on their insurance.
Someone said apartments are now charging $80 to open your door on your apartment. What do you think?
Oh, no, sir. I would never live in an apartment. as soon as somebody did something like that, I'm out. I can't do that because I'm gonna catch a case. You opening my door like that.
We need someone to fact check that. Is that even real?
Is that where do you live?
Probably
John?
New York or something.
Yeah, if you're in New York, that might be so. But yeah, that's. Don't forget they have a District 1 commissioner's candidate debate Thursday, May 21st at the Broken Bow Library from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sponsored and live streamed by McCurtain County Government Transparency. To include, not yet set in stone, but this has Clint Bray, Dale Broussard, Jesse Jones, Crystal Jocelyn, Zeb Sims, and John Williams. So if you would like to go see what they have, they already had one Friday for District 3. So District 1 is going to be for these listeners, I guess, around here. So that is Thursday, May 21st from 6 to 8 at the Broken Bow Library.
If you're just now tuning in, you can give us a call, 286-6642. This is Trading Lines.
It's okay. It's $45. They're doing that in Oklahoma?
He says California. That makes sense. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hello? Can you hear me? You're live on Trading Lines. I'll call if the red hat answers. Yeah, I'm the one answering them. I got you. Italian Stallion. Mazda.
Oh. Yeah, Mazda. They're talking about if like you get locked out, like if you get behind on rent and they lock your door, then they charge you $45 to unlock it, basically.
Bro, what? That's
So,
like, is that in the contract?
yeah, everything's in the contract. Like everything that you sign that apartment, they already got all that stuff in there to where. So
you locked in.
yeah.
Dang.
Oh, what are you saying then? Appreciate you, Paolo. Oh, they automatically charging that?
Again, that number is 312-2880. We appreciate you calling, Dennis.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got a whole fan base here, Dennis, on our TikTok. All right, you have a good day. All right, bye.
He said, I know.
See if we can find something else around these.
If you just gave us a call, give us a call right back, 286-6642. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey. They're on their way.
Huh?
They're on their way.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Would you like to leave your number? That's 236-0502. Thank you for calling. Yes, sir. All right, he got that down, sir. Hey, thank you. Hey, yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
You as well.
Bye. All right. Here's a free food giveaway locally, May 19th from 9:30 to 11:30, Wright City First Baptist Church. They'll be giving out food. If you know any elderly person or person in need, please share. If they do not have a ride, please contact them. You can contact Teresa Morris, I believe is what she put. So that's today at not from 9:30 to 11:30, Wright City First Baptist Church free food giveaway.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
Devin Wells. All right, we got him on the birthday list. That's
Shout out to Devin.
Devin, another birthday, another year older. Let's see what else I can find around here in this community.
About 10 minutes remaining of Trading Lines. Don't forget, we got DJ Rittenhouse coming in.
In about 10 minutes, so stay tuned.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey. What's Red Hat? My name is Oran Jack. Yep. There's someone standing outside the door, guys. Yes, ma'am. That's 306-5405. See ya, Sarah. Thank you. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Chirpy Sarah. Sober Sarah. Oh, three.
Can I call you? Sure. Oh, my bad. My bad, chat.
Oren always leaving. Facts. That's right. Welcome back to Trading Lines. If you want to give us a call, that's 286-6642. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Yes, ma'am. Again, that number is 212-0578. We appreciate you calling. Yes, ma'am. You as well.
Gonna take a couple more calls here. Get your let us know what you got. Let us know what you're looking for.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Again, that number is 236-5310. Thank you for calling, sir. Yeah.
Donald Baker. All right, we got Donald Baker on the birthday list. All right, thank you. You have a great day.
Shout out to Donald Baker. Hope you have an amazing birthday. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. I'm doing good. How are you? That's 728-1972. Thank you for calling. You as well. "56 minutes after 8. We got to take a quick break here. Do not leave. We'll be right back.
All right, Facebook, YouTube, we up out of here, bro. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 7 a.m. Oh, now we're going. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Well, I think we can go over 2 hours now. Oh, we're not clipping videos today anyway. We'll stay on. There
Bet.
they are.
Let's get it. Yo, yo, yo. What's up?
How are y'all?
Y'all doing all right? Doing great, sir.
Y'all going live too?
What's your name? It should be anybody. My name's Eldon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, everybody's calling her Red. What was it?
Well, whenever y'all ready, we can
Yeah, where you want us at?
right here.
We gonna share mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Russ.
How was KKBI?
That was great,
Is
yeah.
it?
Jay and Laney are awesome.
Yeah. Feels good in here?
Feels good to me. I'm a polar bear.
Remind me of your call letters.
96.7. Oh, KBL. 96.7.
KEBL.
KBEL.
KBEL.
K-Bell.
Gotcha.
That helps.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Again, that number is 612-0288. We appreciate you calling, sir. Yeah, have a great day. You're tuned into Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier live on 259 Morning Show. What's up, Micah? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. We got some special guests in here today.
Yes, sir. Who do we got in the house today? We got DJ Rittenhouse and Red.
Red from the Red Dirt Disciple podcast and DJ's manager.
Okay, so you're the manager.
I'm the manager.
Okay. So you're the one we've been emailing.
That's it.
He's
Okay.
the big dog we've been
The
talking
big
to.
dog. Okay. So what's going on with y'all? What do y'all got going on today?
Well, you guys are ending our radio station tour. We've been all over the Midwest trying to promote my latest single called Country Runs Deep. It was released in January. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Got about 5,000 streams
Yeah.
since January.
Pushing 6,000.
So, album released in January.
Yeah,
The single.
single.
Okay. So, and y'all are from Nashville.
No.
Okay.
We do a lot of work in Nashville.
Okay,
The recording
so
studio
that's-
we're using is in Nashville.
So where are you out of?
I'm actually out of Maryland. That was my hometown.
Okay.
Or not hometown, home state. But we're actually moving to Texas right now. We've taken a load of stuff down to Nacogdoches, so we're not too far from here.
Okay.
And I'm from Moore, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fellow Oklahoman here. So what would you say is the biggest what do you call it? The thing that kind of gets in the way of doing the, music
Being an
and
independent
stuff.
artist.
Independent artists.
Yeah.
So what kind of
Money.
struggles and stuff?
Money.
Yeah, of course. The
It's
some
always money.
somebody's got to fund it, right?
Yes, sir.
And we got to find funding. We got to. So, so how do you go about that? Each regular job and just kind of, is this part time or full time? Or are you just swinging for the fence here? Or?
Well, music is full time always. I mean, if you're part time, you're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll play a couple gigs,
Mhm.
but it's basically you gotta pretty much have 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work. It really is. And I might be getting a little bit older than some people, but you know what? I've always worked hard, and I'll continue to do so to make sure my music gets out there.
So, what experience have you had? You said y'all did some work in Nashville and stuff. What's the hardest part of trying to get in the, like I said, being an independent artist? What's the hardest part of like get your foot in the door pretty much of just getting on the radio, getting, just somebody to promote you outside of you? Cause it's, hard to, it's hard for an artist to, like listen to me. And of course, friends and family will, but it's kind of hard to get somebody you don't know to take a chance on. Well, yeah, I'll take a listen, and I'll go watch this guy live.
Right.
So what's the biggest struggle on that, trying to get that to work?
Well, my biggest asset / weapon has been networking, but to have the time to actually do that is the biggest thing, because again, you're working a full-time job to try to pay for everything. So having the time to do the networking has been a hurdle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You just got to make time for it.
Yeah, on a business aspect of things, basically,
it's a constant grind, and there's not really one thing or the other that works better than the other. The main thing is networking, staying in constant contact with people. Obviously everybody knows it's no big secret. We're all independent artists. We're out here fighting the machine.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're independent and they can do what they want. They don't have somebody controlling them, telling them you have to do things this way and that way. So it's really just all about the grind, really, for independent artists more than anything. And just, you got to stay at it. It's got to stay constant. Consistency is key.
And like you said, we're going to do music, it's got to be full time. There's a lot of artists. How do you deal with the rejection? Because, a lot of artists, they try to get, do show, everybody starts doing, trying to play in bars and stuff. And for most people, it's, you get 100 no's before you get one yes, or somebody willing to give you, especially outside of your area. If you're trying to go down to Texas and stuff, it's like, we don't know who you are. We don't know, you don't have big enough draw.
Right.
And, people, that's where they stop. They want to stay home. They want to stay where people will show up and I always tell people, it's like, bro, you got to get out. Like you got to go somewhere where nobody knows you, where they don't owe you any applause or, hey, that was good. That's the only way you're going to know whether you're on the right path or not. But I think a lot of artists get scared of the rejection, and it's like, well, that's part of it. Like
the rejection, it is part of it, and basically you got to develop tough skin.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of what people say about you and to you, then you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
You have to be able to take the good with the bad. And I've been able to pretty much do that my whole life because I grew up pretty rough, Yeah. But rejection in the past might have affected me, but today I'm like, you know what? No doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
You can say no, but here I am in your radio station.
Yeah.
And you guys said yes. And you just keep going and keep finding the yeses.
Yeah.
I think part of the key too is also, building a good team, having a good support system, and you can build a good support system, even like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, social media. You got those people that are constantly supporting you. They're the ones pushing your streams.
Yeah.
So having a good network and support system really is key too.
So do y'all, I've heard a lot of artists and stuff say, don't play the same spot too often. Are y'all a believer in that, or y'all just play wherever, whenever?
Well, I mean, it's good to have local following, like you said.
Yeah.
But you do need to branch out, get out there further, and again, find the yeses.
Yeah.
Keep reaching for them, and even if it's a totally different state.
Yeah.
I mean, just go whenever you can, because you never know what there could be somebody there that's waiting for somebody like you to come along. You never know.
You got to have your regular places starting out, because I mean, you look all the way back to like George Strait. I mean, some Johnny Cash, all of them legends, they had regular places they played until they got to where, okay, it's time to go on tour now. We're going to do this thing. So your regular plays, and having anchor places in your local area is it's key in the beginning for sure, because that helps build your support system as well.
So when did you decide it was time to just pick up and leave? Like starting to, when did you get to that point of, I'm ready to branch out. I'm going to hit up these radio stations, go on this tour and promote the album and stuff. When did you get to that point where you decided, like, that's what I'm going to do?
Well, I was a worship leader for 20 years. So, I had a lot of practice, playing with different, musicians and singing with different singers and, going to different places. So I had a lot of practice, got really good in my craft, and basically that whole situation, my church actually closed their doors and they moved to Nashville, Tennessee. And, my wife actually paid for me to go to a studio in Nashville, and that kind of kicked the whole thing off. And, I was like, what? I need to get on TikTok and I need to promote this. This is good music and people need to hear it. And here we are, a couple years later, we're still grinding and we're going to keep grinding.
Yeah. How's your socials doing?
They're doing pretty good. I got pushing 19,000 on TikTok.
So for the people on TikTok and Facebook, YouTube, how can they find you?
It's DJ Rittenhouse on TikTok. DJ Rittenhouse Music on Instagram. Also have a worship project that I do. It's called The Darkness Lies, and you can find that on TikTok and you can find it on Instagram. And Daniel Joseph Rittenhouse Music on Facebook.
Nice. So this is the last stop for the tour.
This
is
the
it.
last one.
We put about, by the time we get to where we're going, at least me,
Mhm.
we'll have close to about 2,000 miles on the road since Friday.
Shoo, save the best for last. I love it. What was y'all's favorite place to go on the tour?
For me, my favorite place was
The drive down here.
Oh, yeah.
Drive is
So beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Y'all got to stop by Hochtown, Beaver's
Yeah,
Bend. Check it out.
We did.
Oh, y'all did?
We stopped
Yeah.
through there. We hung out there for a little bit and then went to our Airbnb yesterday.
Awesome. Oh, y'all say that got a cabin?
No, we stayed over in Valiant.
Oh, Valiant?
There,
Okay.
Valiant, yeah.
Nice.
We balling on a budget, bro.
Oh, yeah. No, I understand it completely.
Beaver's Bend Broken Bow is expensive.
That's right. Yeah.
But they're nice cabins, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't let that discourage you. It's a nice place to vacation for sure.
So, what's the road where I think every musician that's ventured out and stuff? What's one story you can tell us where you're just like, bro, we're riding on fumes to get back home. We got $5 on us to.
I mean, honestly, this has probably been the most adventurous. And like, getting up in the morning to after only a couple hours sleep, and you're like pulling out in front of people, trying to keep it on the road. It's been tough, and you got to drink caffeine, but don't drink too much because you're on the road and you're gonna have to find a place to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. What are those 5-hour shots?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
crazy.
I can't drink those things. They give me a heart.
Yeah.
Make me jittery, man.
Make your booty itch.
Yeah. It's been an adventure, man. Like I said, we put many a mile on the road, and it's pretty sketchy sometimes.
Them so more than me because they're moving from Maryland to Nacogdoches, right? And so, and then before that, they've had to help get some of the family members stuff out of their house they sold and things like that. So they've been all over the road for the last 2
We've
months.
been on the road for 2.5 months.
Yeah.
We've been We've been to Georgia, we've been to Florida, we've been to Pennsylvania, back to Maryland, we've been to Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas. We've been all over the place.
So what do y'all think about the great state of Oklahoma?
I love it.
You love it? Great.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
There might be one to ask a question. Good morning. You're live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier and DJ Rittenhouse and Red.
That's right.
Who do we got on the phone? Wrong number. All right. That's all right. You have a great day. Anybody, if you're local musicians, anybody in the music, trying to get in the music business, if you got any questions, call 286-6642. I want to know favorite road snacks.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky, hands down.
Yeah.
I'm not big on sugar. For obvious reasons, bad for teeth and other things.
And potato chips just make you fat, but they're good.
Beef jerky, man. It's high in sodium, but it's low in fat. So
So what's the shadiest place you've played? I think every artist has that one where it wasn't as advertised.
Well, because being a worship leader, I really didn't have too many shady places, but I can tell you that there are a few churches out there that are shady. I kid you not. I was in this one church and we were singing there, and they literally had an ATM at the altar. I'm like, this is not my kind of place.
They make sure they get that 10%.
Yeah,
I'm not making this up.
That's pretty wild, man. I can probably tell you as a manager, my wildest experience at a venue is back in the 90s. I was managing a dude named Sir Grogan. He was originally from Arizona. He was a Christian white. He was a rapper, white guy. Great voice, kind of like an Everlast, like rough voice,
Yeah.
And we did a concert in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, for a rapper named T-Bone. He was a California Christian rapper. And the park got surrounded by gang members with guns drawn.
Really?
And we were told to shut the concert down. The police had to come in, intervene. We all went down to the basement of the church.
Wow.
That's probably my wildest experience and most shady. Like it's it was. I mean, of course. I mean, I got the Lord with me. I wasn't scared, but you know, T-Bone was ready. He was like, "Let him come on." He's like, "I'll lay him out in the Holy Spirit," you know. And that dude was on fire. But yeah, that's probably my strangest experience.
I mean, that's top line.
No, I didn't mean to.
I thought the
ATM is, well, I mean, at the same time, in the eyes of the Lord, like, really? You got an ATM at your altar?
I mean, if you forgot to bring the forgot your offering, you know, gotta stop by the ATM for that 10%.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Good morning. You're live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. I don't know what that was. Prank callers now.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
It was wild.
So, family man,
Yes, sir.
kids, and so how's the struggle with dealing with that and
Well,
the music and trying to make this work? And
It's easier because my kids are grown. I had a recording contract in my 20s, and I turned it down because my kids were little.
Yeah.
And they're grown now. My youngest will be 21 here, you know, in a couple months, and that's why I'm out here now. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And making music, and you know, honestly, I just want my music to help people.
Yeah.
You know, we can sing songs all day long about stupid stuff, but at the end of the day, it's those songs that stand out for me are the songs that have substance.
Yeah. And I was telling him about Ella Langley sweeping the ACMs, and I seen people on Facebook and stuff talking about, well, I'm finally paying attention to the ACMs again because I was like, I feel like people feel like it has substance. You know, it's country music starting to get back to substance again. It's not just red dirt road and pickup trucks and, you know, beer on the, you know, on the red, you know, all this stuff, lakes and stuff like that. They're actually starting to write because, you know, I would tell them, I was like, man, people used to write like some of the best country songs I love listening. They're older.
Yeah.
I said, but it's the wordplay that they use. It's the, you know, how they thought and, you know,
tell stories.
And tell stories and all kind of stuff. I was like, those are my favorite ones. Like some of them aren't even like the top hits. It's just the ones that I've heard somewhere, and it's just like I like the way they word all that stuff. So, how would you if somebody hasn't listened to you, you know, how would you explain to them your sound?
My sound, again, I keep saying this, but it is the truth. I am a music mud.
Mm-hmm.
I love all music. I really do. You know, I listen to classical music. I listen to hip hop. Tomorrow I'm going to listen to bluegrass.
Yeah.
It is all over the place because I can't fixate on one genre and be like, this is my genre.
Yeah.
I mean, I of course I'm singing country music / rock music, but you know, that's just the genre that my voice fits in. But you know, I like to take sounds from all my influence and try to incorporate, you know, and try to have somewhat of a unique, you know, experience for people to listen to, because again, we have all the same sounds and they're all coming from the same place, and it kind of gets boring after a while.
Yeah. So as a manager, you handle everything outside. You know, we talk the emails and stuff. Yeah. The business side. So that kind of take a load off you, or just, you know, y'all kind of got a game plan of what y'all want to do, and he goes out and finds it, or does he just kind of flip? Hey, I got this. You know, they're wanting this or whatever. Are you interested in that? And you say yes or no, or?
Well, according to industry standards, I really don't technically need a manager at this point. But in my mind, you know, I talked to Red about, you know, being my manager, because it's both of us tag teaming.
Yeah.
Both of us networking. Both of us putting my name out there and his name out there, you know, to try to, you know, build something faster because, I mean, let's face it, I probably have 15 years, good years left.
Yeah.
And I want to make the best of it.
For sure.
It's a team effort for sure, 100%. And we don't make it. No, neither one of us make a decision before we, even include our wives and pray about it. And it's really a family.
Yeah. So how did y'all meet?
TikTok.
Yeah. So there's a gentleman out of Summersville, Missouri, on TikTok. His name's Nate Cooper. He has a show called The Morning Jam.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gospel show. He's a pastor there. And Nate and I have been working together. We've been collaborating with my podcast and his, and we did some things together. And I was in the live one day, and he was playing Dirt Road Alibi, DJ Rittenhouse, and then it just hit me.
Yeah.
Man. I was like, man, that's an amazing. Like his voice is just so amazing. And we connected there, and we talked for quite a while before we decided to start working together. We just grown really close, man. So it's been a good experience.
Yeah. So like, what's like one thing you've learned from touring, like about yourself?
I'm getting too old for it. I don't look it, man, but I mean, I turned 50 next
No way.
Really?
You're lying.
I'd have never guessed, honestly.
I don't look it.
Yeah.
Viking blooded, I guess. I don't know. It's a good genes. My dad's 86 years old. He's still out doing construction.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Wow.
So, what song, if we wanted to play a song for our audience, what song would you have us play?
Country Runs Deep.
Country Runs Deep?
Yes, sir.
On Spotify?
Yes.
We got
Spotify. It's on all streaming platforms.
all
Country
streaming
Runs Deep
platforms.
it is a tribute to where I grew up on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. And I wanted to give them something as a farewell because I knew I was leaving to move to Texas. So that's what it's about.
Okay. Here's DJ Rittenhouse, Country Runs Deep here on 96.7 KBEL. DJ Rittenhouse's debut here on KBEL. Enjoy. All right, let's fix the...
Why is that?
Oh my God.
We're making the bad church.
So this was mine was at a park.
Testing 1, 2.
Hey, if they got an ATM at their altar, they are. But so ours was a sponsored by a church, and the church was by the park, but it was now a concert. I know, it was crazy. But Martinsville, Oklahoma is like the gang capital.
This real quick.
It's crazy. That's why I got
Mic check. Can I get a mic check?
Check 1, 2. Check.
Ooh, do it again.
Check 1, 2. Check.
That's perfect.
All right.
So this was live, and you guys will re-air it on another broadcast.
Yeah.
When will that broadcast?
I'll clip it as soon as we get done. That's what after we get done and stuff. I'm just going to clip y'all's interview, and then we'll post it by itself.
Southeast Oklahoma Radio says sounds good. Russell says sounds great. Check it out. This is DJ Rittenhouse, Country Runs Deep.
So you need this one?
No, you can have that one. I'm gonna put it in here. I usually put it in here to where they can hear the mics. So that's DJ Rittenhouse, Country Runs Deep.
Were our grandbabies on there?
No.
Not today? No grandbabies? Kayla,
Apostle
nobody?
Dale, Sissy, Chris,
Joe
Pussy's on there too. I think.
That's another great artist y'all should check out. He's from I believe he's, if I remember correctly, Joe. He was originally from Texas. Moved to Colorado,
Debbie says, great
back
song.
to Texas.
What's his name?
Joe Allen Christie.
Joe
Good
Allen
country
Christie.
Good independent artist.
I said y'all need to come to Louisiana. So Debbie said.
We have some ties there, so.
Are they the bosses? No, this is DJ Rittenhouse and his manager Red. And you're listening to Country Runs Deep.
Someone says, "Are they the bosses?"
Yeah.
Is it because we look old? Must be the bosses.
Must be.
Russell says, just listen to the song on your app, telling us it's a great tune.
Thank you.
That was DJ Rittenhouse, the exclusive, the debut here on Out of Bell's First 96.7. Call in, let us know what you think. 286-6642. We got some good reviews here on TikTok. So that was written about basically you leaving home, picking up, packing, you're moving to Texas from Maryland. So what's good in Maryland? Tell us something good about Maryland.
Blue crab.
The past month, we had 3 different crawfish boils. One in Out of Bell, 2 in Broken Bow, like back to back weekends.
I'll eat crawfish till I get sick.
As long as they're done right.
That's right.
So what would you tell an inspiring, or it's graduation season now, and maybe you got some kid out there who's looking to get in the business or starting to, just hit the road and run with it. What advice would you give them?
Well, I would say hone in on your craft, number one. Don't try to sound or mimic anybody else. Learn your voice. Learn how to use it properly, and again, don't be like everybody else. Be an individual, because we got copycats all over the place, and nobody's really standing out. And I would also say to learn the industry, because there are a bunch of snakes in this industry, and they'll take advantage of people. Yeah. I see it all the time. People trying to, hey, you want to get this? Well, we're going to give you all these views and streams, but it's only going to cost you like $5,000. They'll take your money. They really will. So learn the industry.
Learn the industry for sure. It's more than about the music. It's a business, and you have to treat it as such. Okay. And once you learn the business, then get a manager, because then that manager is doing right by you. Yeah. You know that what their job is, and they're not taking advantage of you, because you know what they're supposed to be doing and not doing.
So what would you say to other artists who, maybe have put it off for years? Like you said, your kids are older now, and now you're able to go do all this stuff, like take the leap.
Yeah, there's no expiration on dreams, man.
Yeah.
They're God-given. And, when God gives you a dream and it's his dream for your life, run with it. Mm-hmm. and make sure you're passionate about it, because, if you're not passionate about it and you're just trying to get everybody else to do the work for you, you're not going to go very far. But run with passion and chase your God-given dream.
Yeah. Anything else you would like to say to the audience? Another where they can find you, with Anything else? Emails for booking or anything like that?
Yeah. You can find me on TikTok under DJ Rittenhouse. Also on TikTok, The Darkness Lies. That's my worship project. DJ Rittenhouse Music on Instagram, and The Darkness Lies Band on Instagram. Daniel Joseph Rittenhouse Music on Facebook. And for booking,
Red Dirt Disciple 76 at gmail.com. Red Dirt Disciple 76 at gmail.com.
There you have it, folks. You've been listening to DJ Rittenhouse and Red, his manager, with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. We debuted his album. Another song. Give us another song so we can lead out of this.
Yeah.
Dirt Road Alibi.
Dirt Road Alibi. Another debut for DJ Rittenhouse here on Idabel's First 96.7. You've been listening live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Any last comments, any words?
I just want to say we appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
No
Thank
problem,
you.
man.
Thank
We
you for
appreciate
having
y'all
us.
coming, and you're getting good reviews on our TikTok and stuff. So
Awesome.
you're doing something right, man.
Thank you.
And we wish you luck and everything that, in the near future.
You guys are going to be seeing a whole lot more, man. I promise.
I can't wait. Y'all got to come back on too.
Come back
We will.
anytime.
We will.
Anytime we out through here, especially when we get down to Texas and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Just gonna come on back up.
Definitely will.
Matter of fact, so we have this. Y'all are here, right? We have a little thing we do where the audience usually loves it. We call it the If You Dare Rapid Fire Questionnaire, and all it is I ask you 5 questions. You're familiar with Family Feud?
Yes, sir.
At the end where they ask them the questions, they got 25 seconds to answer all.
Yeah.
It's basically like that, except it's even easier. It's either fact or fiction. I'm going to say fact or fiction. I'm going to state this, and you're just going to say fact or fiction, or you can say true or false. And then all you got to do is get 3 out of 5 right, and we'll get you a prize. How long are y'all in for?
We're rolling out of here as soon as we leave here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm headed to Fort Worth after I leave
I'm
here.
heading back
Okay.
to Morocco.
Let me see. We'll have to take a rain check then. Just for fun, I guess. I don't think anything's open right now.
We're here till we're here. We're here till you guys are done with us.
Yeah.
We're not trying
Okay,
to
well,
rush out.
it's we usually have like prize like restaurants and stuff, but they won't open till
okay.
later.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So just for fun, let's see. I know I didn't use all my.
It's my best friend from grade school.
All right, here we go. Chat, you ready? DJ Rittenhouse and Red, y'all can play together, but y'all got to come up with. Y'all got to.
This is all him.
Okay.
Business is backing out.
Now, just not to scare you or anything, but we had a local superintendent that it took him three go rounds before he finally got 3 right. Because they make you wonder, and some of them are ridiculous questions. They're just random.
I'll try my best.
I'll try to help him.
All right. So some of these may be easy. Let me see. I just feel like we just need to. This is kids' questions. Where's my other questions go? Here we go. I knew I had some more. All right. DJ Rittenhouse, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I like a little game show host thing.
Where's my buzzer at?
All right. Question 1. Fact or fiction, the longest recorded flight of a chicken is 13 seconds.
I'd say fact.
Fact or fiction, pigs are capable of swimming.
Fiction.
Question 3. Fact or fiction, a giraffe's neck is too short to reach the ground.
Fiction.
Question 4. Fact or fiction, the word quarantine. Ugh, I just didn't like that word anymore. The word quarantine comes from the Italian word for 40?
Fiction.
And last question, fact or fiction, humans have more than 5 senses.
I'd say fiction.
All right, how do you think you did?
I have no idea.
I think we got at least 3.
I got all those wrong. I had no idea.
I'd say I'd probably got 3 of them right.
Some of them, like they'll what messes with some people is it'll be like 3 facts back to back, and so you start second guessing. I was like, well, there's 3 facts.
Yeah.
The next one, one of them's got to be wrong, so you start second guessing yourself. So let's go through it. Chat, how do you think you did? Question 1. It said the longest recorded flight of a chicken is 13 seconds. You said fact. That is a fact. The chicken once flew for 13 seconds, making it the longest recorded flight of a chicken.
Let's go.
Question 2. Pigs are capable of swimming. You said fiction. That is indeed a fact.
They can swim?
They can swim.
Wow.
Pigs are natural swimmers and are known to enjoy the water.
Never seen a pig swim.
Me either. Seen them roll around in mud.
Yeah.
Number 3, a giraffe's neck is too short to reach the ground. You said fiction. That was correct. Giraffes can reach the ground by spreading their legs or bending down to take a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Question 4, the word quarantine comes from the Italian word for 40. You said fiction. That is a fact.
Wow.
The word quarantine comes from, don't even give me the line reading this, quaranta giorni, something like that. I'm not Italian, so bear with me. Meaning 40 days, which was the first period ships were isolated during the plague.
Okay. Things you didn't know.
Things you didn't know. See, that's what they love about the show. They get a little bit of everything.
Right.
And number 5, humans have more than 5 senses. And you said fiction. That was a fact. Humans have more than 5 senses, including balance, temperature, and
We only got 2.
proprioception,
That's
senses
right.
of body position. But I don't think that. I mean, I've never heard of that. I mean, there was they named a movie Sixth Sense for a reason. You're like,
I'll be honest with you.
am I right? Like,
I mean, yeah.
there's some questions like that where it's
Yeah.
like, bro, that's
trickery, man.
It
We,
is, but I was thinking with the pigs because I was thinking like biblically because
I'm gonna give you that one.
That's
you
what
got
I
your
thought.
right because Jesus cast the swine into the ocean like
Hey,
that's what I was
biblically
thinking. I was
speaking,
like, they can't swim.
Yeah.
People have won these. I'm gonna give you that one. So you got 3 out of 2 because we did have somebody. We gave them one because bananas don't grow on trees; they grow on herbaceous plants.
what was it?
And we were like, "It's a tree, bro."
Is there earthquakes on the moon?
Yeah, there was one that was like moonquakes is what
Yeah.
they called them, and it was like, what was the deal? Something about what was the frequency of moonquakes? Like, who the heck knows that? Like, so there's some questions we kind of give
That's
people. So
wild.
I'm gonna give you that one because I mean, like I said, they made a movie called Sixth Sense
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I've
mean,
never
and you're taught in
once,
school 5 cents.
yeah, like I've never once heard about the senses being balance and temperature and stuff. Like, that's feel, right?
Yeah.
That's
That's a lot of things. It's
That's
all in one.
touch.
It's encompassed in touch.
Yeah. So DJ Rittenhouse, 3 out of 5. Now we've only had one person get 5 out of 5.
Wow.
Shout out to Damon Wells, and we've only had 2 people get 4 out of 5. So you're in good company, really, at 3 out of 5. And like we said, the superintendent here in Idabel, it took him about 3 tries to get 3 out of 5 because he was the one that got the moon rock. Herbaceous plants. Talking about or what was it? Bananas.
Yeah.
Literally
they
called a
don't-
banana palm. Palm
Like-
tree.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they gotta climb way up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was herbaceous plants that they grow on. Like, that's a tree. So
Tree.
3 out of 5. You passed.
Yeah.
Chad, how you
Welcome
think
back.
you did? We appreciate you coming in, DJ Rittenhouse, Manager Red, and Jamie. Jamie, appreciate y'all coming in. You're welcome back anytime.
Yes,
you can
sir.
pop up and surprise us. You can quick call in the morning, be like, "Hey, we're in town."
If you got a new song, give us a call. We'll play it for
give
you.
us a call.
Yeah.
We'll play it.
I'll
That's
shoot
coming
you a
soon.
text. Yep.
Coming soon.
You know, we're getting ready to hit Nashville next
Nice.
weekend. So
All right.
stuff coming.
Well, there's DJ Rittenhouse, Manager Red, and Jamie, and Micah, Frazier, and Oran Jackson signing off here on 96.7 KBEL. Here's Dirt Road Alibi.
Here's your other mic.
Awesome. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all.
Dude, thank y'all for coming in.
Thank you for stopping in.
We got to get a picture for the.
We're gonna get out of here,
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
Hit the road. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us a little bit.
We're all on TikTok.
Yeah.
Facebook Live.
He was Facebook.